damn, son. Trying to get the sun out my face. I think I got most of the sun blocked out. If you guys can't see me, my apologies. Holy smokes. Give me a second. Well, right now, there's a lot going on. I don't know what I'm about to do. Just give me a second. Hold on. Damn, son. I'm thinking to myself, like, what the hell? Give me a second, goddammit. Lighting is always a thing with these streams. That's why I'm like, yo, I'm too busy. I'm too busy. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. I don't got time to fucking, you know what I mean? Lo and behold, like literally what I want to do is just stream from where I'm at all the time. I'm in the mountains in the Grove, and you know, I can't. I don't feel safe to go to stream from there as of yet. Yeah, I'm not trying to get raided, you know. Shannon, what's up? How you doing? Shout out to you. I hope you are doing well. We are midday here. What is it? What is it? Is it Friday? I think it's Friday. It's Friday. No, it's not Friday. It's Saturday. Come on. What day is it? Damn, son. Hold on. What day is it? Yeah, it's Saturday. Saturday, November 1st, goddammit. It's Saturday, November 1st. We're just leaving the Grove right now. But listen, I wanted to be able to show you guys what I was working on, but I'm finding a way to do that very, very soon. I just harvested up some beautiful, beautiful plants, and I'm feeling really excited about it. And yeah, I'm just really excited about that. It's a conundrum trying to not tell you guys everything about the things that I am doing, but I'm doing so many things, and I'm ever so excited, you know. And hey, we're about to smoke one together, so cheers to all of you. Shouts out to every one of you. And before we get started, obviously, you know what time it is, goddammit. Shout out to all of my Latinos and Latinas, Tejanos and Tejanas. One more time, shout out to all of my Latinos and Latinas, Tejanos and Tejanas. It's going down to the big wave. If you didn't know, I guess you know now, goddammit. Shout out to all the beautiful black kings and queens all around the world. Shout out to all my fellow Jewish brothers and sisters. I love you so much. What else, goddammit? What else? Listen, there's nothing else. It's time to spark up, goddammit. It's going down to the big wave. If you didn't know, now you know. Understand this, guys. Even though my lighting is what it is, listen, I can try to fix that. Hold on. Give me a second. Damn, son. All right. That should be quite all right. If it's not, I'm sorry. The hell was I about to say? I was about to say something super, super important. Oh, yes. Listen, guys, I don't know. I was doing my math wrong. I was doing something wrong. You guys know, I thought we were like only 5 subscribers away from 1,000. And I was laying in my bed the other day, and I'm like, what the fuck? It wasn't 5 subscribers away. It was like 55 away, some shit like that. Yeah, so when I seen 955, I guess I thought I seen fucking 995. So it is what it is. It's not a big deal. It's not about this, not about that. As long as we're being one better version of ourselves than we were yesterday, you know, things will be all right. And, you know, for those of you that maybe shit might be hitting the fan right now, understand the trouble will subside. I promise. I promise. Cheers to all of you. I love you so much. Do me a favor, hit the like button if you can. If you can't, I understand. It happens. But, you know, I missed each and every one of you. Even when I'm not here, understand the love that I have for you. The love that I have for you never goes anywhere, and I'm always with you in spirit. I know that sounds weird, but at some point in your life, you're going to realize it's not as weird as it sounds right now. So, cheers to all of you. Let me make sure I can see all the comments instead of this, just the top comments. Just seeing the top comments are weird. Not weird, but you know what I mean. It can be perceived as weird. Whatever. That's neither here nor there, though. What the hell was I about to say, guys? I was about to say something. I don't know what I was about to say. I'm kind of confused right now. There's a lot of movement going on. You know how I get when people start moving around me. Shit gets weird. So, cheers to all of you. I love you so much. Let's go. Oh, last week, harvested some beautiful, beautiful gourmet mushrooms in the mountaintops of what is it called? God damn, son, I forgot. In the Moffat area, I'll just say that, in the Moffat area. I got some property out there in the Moffat, Colorado area, and I had some mushrooms going outside, actually. Wasn't your classic indoors. It was your outside mushrooms, and you only have a small window of opportunity to harvest those. If you miss the harvest, they just dry up and they turn into a nothingness before you get out. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm very excited about those. And I don't know, man. I'm trying to look into more tasty mushrooms when it pertains to just gourmet mushrooms in general. I want to be able to get that meat-like texture. They say if you cultivate it right and you cook it right, there are some mushrooms that have a meat-like texture, and I'm in search for that. I'm in search for that 100%. 100%. But hold on, guys. I got to be honest with you, too. I have to be honest with you. One of my favorite streamers in the world is Smack Dab in Colorado right now. He said he's going to be moving here soon. How do I feel about that? Well, let's talk about it. Hey, what's up? Shout out to you coming in the room. 8440, what's up? I'll tell you how I feel about it. I feel this way. Streamers and streaming has a tendency to make people that stream or make people that watch the stream feel like this interconnection between the people that they're watching, the streamer. And for some people, that's true. And for others, it may be just smoke and mirrors. When it pertains to Action Man, goddammit, AC7, he's been in my room a few times on Instagram, but no real dialogue when it pertains to, saying what's up and shit like that. And I'm at the age now where it's like, yo, do I want to force that shit? I don't feel like I want to force that shit. Because at first I was thinking to myself, like, okay, well, this is what my stream needed. This is what my stream needed to stream snipe AC7 and, be a part of that. But lo and behold, some situations happened, and, I really have to be, by my plants for the next few days. I gotta be next to the plants, and I'm not gonna be able to frolic about like I usually do. So I'm thinking to myself, hey, it is what it is. Maybe you shouldn't meet your favorite streamers anyway. Maybe if you meet your favorite streamer, it might fuck shit up, or maybe it might catapult you to where you need to be. I don't fucking know. One thing I do know is that Colorado is definitely, it's mine. I'm sorry. I don't know how to say it. Colorado is mine, goddammit. So, although I am excited that my favorite streamer is here, there's a part of me that's like, you kind of got to tap in, family. Like, you reach out, motherfucker. You know what's going on in Colorado, and it don't go on without me. So I digress on that point. I'll just leave it at that. I don't want to overthink it. What do you think? What do you think? What are your thoughts? It might be too much of an intricate topic for you guys to chime in on. So if that's the case, it is what it is. God damn it. I can. What do you want me to do? I'm just talking right now. I'm not really overly thinking about too much of anything right now. Yeah, man. I'll just say it's a good time to be alive. It's fucking Saturday. Halloween just passed. Understand I'm tapped in with the other side. What I said, I am tapped in with the other side. And for most of you that have been following me for multiple years, you already know this. But for others, maybe it's a surprise. But, the spiritual realm is real. And I'm guided by the spiritual realm each and every day. I am a receptive and proper vessel for that to happen. You have to be a proper vessel for that to happen. You can't be doing illicit street drugs and shit like that and thinking you're going to be guided by the spiritual realm. It's not going to happen. It's not. Being the person that I am and just conducting life the way I do. You see so many things, and I told you guys this before, and I'll tell you again, there's so much fuckery and bullshit out there. Most of the people that talk to you, I'm going to say this, it's going to be a fucked up figure, but it is what it is. About 95% of people you talk to are full of shit. Maybe 97, possibly 98. But they're all full of shit, you know what I mean? After a particular age, let's just say age 30, After age 30, most humans they're pretty fucking loopy. They're pretty loopy. And the ones that aren't, they aren't, I guess, whatever. But you really gotta watch what you're doing around here, man. And I mean around here, just as in the world. You gotta watch what you're doing. You gotta understand your purpose. Know what you're doing. Why are you doing it? Because far too many times, people are just trying to weave you into their web of bullshit. What I said, people are trying to weave you into their web of bullshit. Their web of lies and deceit, things of that nature. People do this like on some second nature shit without even thinking about it, or maybe they do think about it, but I'm not sure. At the end of the day, I just try to be the best I can when I can. You know what I mean? Obviously, I'm dropping that OnlyFans link. It's a countdown, goddammit. It's almost time, goddammit. It's almost time. I've already been filming content. Yeah, I've already been filming content. But yeah, that'll be coming right before Christmas. Look out for that OnlyFans link, goddammit. It's gonna be a fun Christmas for everybody. I'm gonna make sure of it. What else? What else, Mr. Smith? Well, goodness gracious. Anyway, another thing is, I hope you guys are continuing to walk in your higher selves. Because a little birdie told me a few of you have fell off the wagon, so to speak. Now understand, this will happen sometimes, maybe. But understand also that I love you all, and you guys are a member of this cult. And under no circumstances are you to let yourself just wither away into a nothingness. You have a responsibility as a member of this cult. You have a responsibility to conduct yourself. What I said, conduct yourself in a more godly fashion, to talk in a more godly fashion, to dress in a more godly fashion, to shave in a more godly fashion. You have a responsibility. And whether you want to believe it or not, that's your responsibility. And believe me, the people that don't choose to take up what is their responsibility, they will be handled accordingly. Understand that. I don't know what you thought this is, but I'll tell you what it is. This is a world in it of itself. I hate saying that shit. It's a world in and of itself. We've created a world. You are a part of it. Understand that. Soon, each and every one of you listening will be able to come and visit me on my land and embrace the way of living that society also needs. The way of living that I have taken up almost 10 years ago. Because I seen 10 years ago what I see ever so clearly today. And that is the crumbling of society as we know it. Understand, when I said this stuff was going to happen, when I said we would be in these times, when I said these things, I knew something then that people are just supposedly finding out about now. I knew it way then. When I spoke of it then, people thought what they thought. But as we sit here living in those same exact times that I spoke about, understand something was understood with me a long time ago. So if I could tell you guys to do anything, it would be to press the like button. First off, Goofy. Secondly, it would be, okay, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you Goofy. I apologize. Secondly, it would be just to, be comfortable with yourself. Be comfortable with your skin. So many people around the globe are not comfortable with their own skin. So many people are full of lies. You understand? So many people are full of lies, deceit, and just backstabbing some bitch. This is the majority of society, and you must work your way through. I digress. Now, I understand that maybe, just maybe, these aren't the topics that you were looking forward to talking about and or embracing, but understand there's a time and place for everything. And right now, I have chosen this time to talk about this. Because maybe, just maybe, if people speak up a little bit more, maybe, just maybe, you know, things will change, things will get better. Maybe that'll never happen. I am really unsure, but I'm gonna do my part. I'm gonna do my best to make the world a better place. I told you all that I'm growing a beard. Maybe that doesn't matter. To me, it does. Why does it matter to me? Well, because I have a responsibility to conduct myself and to carry myself and to shave myself in a more godly fashion. That's why it matters. Upon growing this beard, which you can't see too well just yet, but upon growing this beard, I've realized there's something dark about a beard. What? I said there's something dark about a beard, and I ain't talking about the color. My most anxiety-filled times of my life, my most everything through the roof time of my life, those were the times where I grew a beard. Let's think about that for a minute. What did I just say? I said the times in my life that I can reflect on when I had a big beard, I wasn't in a good place. I was not in a good place. So it leads me to believe that there's some type of connection between having a fucking beard and being depressed. I have a responsibility not to be depressed. So should I really take on this task of growing this depressing ass beard? Fuck no. Fuck no. I shouldn't. But the reality is I just might. I don't know why. No shave November? What? I don't know. Why is he growing his beard? I digress. You know, if you guys want to give some feedback to that topic, somebody clip this. You want to get some feedback to that topic, you let me know. But as of now, understand there is a connection between having a beard and being fucking depressed. So until I figure out or hear differently, that's what it is. Oh, Shannon says she loves beards. Well, are you telling the truth? That's the question. But you probably are telling the truth. You have no reason to lie to me. So Shannon loves beards. You know, I'm just sitting here thinking about it, man. You ever sit? Hey, let's just think about right now, wherever you are in the world. Think about the most bearded motherfucker you know. Are they depressed? Survey says probably yes. God damn it. I ain't never met no bearded happy motherfucker. Have you? Let me know. Maybe I'll be the first one. I swear I'm telling the truth. Well, Shannon, I figured you were. You know. But the reality is this too. Oh, well, there you go. The reality is this too, you know. People change every day. You know, you like beards today, you probably won't like them tomorrow. You know, I knew this one chick that I was thinking about smashing, and I was like, whatever. She was like, oh, cut your mustache off. And I'm like, okay, if that's what's stopping you from letting me smash, no problem. But sure enough, you know, you cut the mustache out. You still like, oh, okay, you just full of bullshit. You just want to see how much you can control. It's a control thing. It wasn't about smashing ever. It was control. I realize that now, and I understand that now. Lesson learned. You know what I mean? Literally, like, lesson learned, motherfucker. I get it. I fucking get it. I completely and utterly get it. Friends, let's talk friends. Let's talk friends for a minute. Let's talk Friends real quick, because that's what I'm on. Let's talk about it, motherfucker. Excuse my language, too, by the way. Let me take a sip of this soda. I feel like I've been talking 200 miles per hour, guys. Just saying. And I'm thinking about going on a run later, too. I think I'm going to switch it up, you know, because I usually don't like to work out on the weekends, but if you follow me on Instagram, you can obviously tell that I don't give a fuck when I work out. It's usually every day. But today I think I'm going to switch it up. I think I'm going to go residential today. I think I'm gonna hit some residential ground. And you know, see what that's about. You know, I've changed my diet. I've been doing a lot more cardio. Somebody said I might be getting ready for OnlyFans. I don't know what's going on, but stay tuned, goddammit. It's gonna be hot. Anyway, here I am just talking shit. Holy smokes. Hey, how was your Halloween, guys? How was your Halloween fun? Was it exciting? Was it all that you thought it was going to be? I'd like to hear it. I'd like to know. How was your Halloween, goddammit? Let me know. Anybody, everybody, somebody, nobody can tell me. You know what I mean? How was your Halloween? Nobody? Okay, sweet. Listen, understand my Halloween. Now understand this. I am always guided by the other side. The spiritual realm is real. I don't just wear this, what is it, about $2,500 cross on my ear for nothing. I don't just wear that. I digress. Understand. I'm guided by the light. Wrapped up like a douche. Oh yeah, I seen that. I just seen a play happen, and I'm like, what the fuck going on? It was what the fuck I thought it was. Goddammit, I ain't gonna lie to you. But I dropped my lighter, guys, so I need to grab it. Let me contort my fucking top of my body real quick. Let me find this real quick. Damn, son. I can't find it. All right. Can I use one of your lighters? Anybody? Anybody? Can I use one of your lighters? No? Okay. Hey, soon we'll be able to do that, right? I feel like we should be able to. I mean, it's 2025, almost 2026. Holy shit. Can't we just pass stuff through the phone already? You know what I mean? Dude, you guys seen my shit drop down here. Do I gotta end stream because I don't have a lighter no more? That's fucked. Oh, look at all that love coming in. What's up, man? Shouts out to you. Where you tapping in from, man? Coming in with all that love juice. All that love juice around your lips. I love it. Hold on, man. I'm trying to find my lighter, goddammit. I will end this stream. I'll shut this shit down. I'll shut this shit down like the FDA after a violation. All right? I will. I don't think I won't. Boom. We're right back after this commercial break. Damn, son. You know, I love all of you guys, man. I'm going to do my best to have sex with as many of you as possible. What? I'm sorry. Take that part out. Take that part out. That was a joke. Not really, but... dude, if I can't find a lighter, I will end stream. Like, low-key, you guys never see me end stream pissed off. And you won't today, goddammit. You will not see me end stream pissed off. But what you will see is a defiant man. Wait, no, you won't. No, you literally won't see a defiant. Well, what am I trying to defy? The fuck? Defiant. Hold on, guys. Goodness gracious. Oh, my... Listen. If I gotta get out of the car, it's gonna piss me off. Fuck. All right, all right, all right. Hey, listen. You just said a whole bunch of power love stuff to push the comments out the way so you could be the only comments. That's pretty snazzy of you, and you work so hard at it. I'll let you have it. You know, I'm not going to. I ain't gonna switch it up, man. It's all about the love over here. And I got love in multiple countries, not just my own. Imagine that tough guy that you know in your local neighborhood. Only understand this. He's only tough for what, 4-block radius, 8 blocks maybe. You're talking about a globally recognized God that I am. I'm a globally recognized God. I don't know about you, your little, your hometown hero that you might be friends with, but over here, I am God. And you all are different phenotypes of God. This is where that responsibility kicks in. Remember that? Remember that stuff we talked about? This is why I conduct myself in the way that I conduct myself. This is why I carry myself in the way that I carry myself. This is why some people, they can't even be around me because they understand the energy that's involved. They understand the eyes that are on them. Now, I've told you this once. I'm going to tell you again because I think maybe some of you have forgot. In Colorado, I travel around in a motorcade. What? A motorcade, goddammit. Shout out to all of my Latinos and Latinas, Tejanos and Tejanas. So when you see me alone, understand I'm never really alone. If you drove in the passenger seat with me, you would probably be weirded the fuck out by the amount of cars that were following you and looking at your ass. Well, that's just the way we run things around here. That's just the way we run things. Just because you're in my car doesn't mean the brothers have accepted your ass, goddammit. So they're gonna be looking at you. They're gonna be watching every single turn and every move that you make. Understand that. Some people can't handle that because most people are on bullshit. And when you're on bullshit, you kind of want to make sure you're safe. That's why most people on bullshit stay away from me. What? I said most people on bullshit, they stay away from me. I have more power than most dictators that you have grown to fear and love at the same time. But it's with that power comes understanding. Understanding that, you know, listen, I was summoned here. What? I said I was summoned here. Look the word up. Google it. I was summoned here, and I accept it. Understand there were sacrifices that had to be made, and sacrifices that continuously have to be made on a daily basis. But I understand the position I'm in right now. I understand the position, you know, that I will be in the very near future. Was it worth it? Each and every moment of it was exactly what I thought it would be. And yes, it was worth it. It continues to be worth it. Every day I wake up, it's worth it. Every day I go to sleep, it was worth it. Some people are so caught up in their own fucking bullshit that they will never, you know, take a chance. Fuck it. Move. You know what I mean? Everybody loves you in your city, though. Everybody honking their horn, blowing at you because they love you. They love everything about you. Why would you leave your city? Hey, listen. Kings must conquer. You can't become complacent. If you're a hometown hero and everybody around the corner loves you and everybody around the block loves you and people get excited when they see you, it's a good sign that you should go conquer something else. Objective completed. Kings conquer. I digress. Oh man, listen, life is beautiful. Life is beautiful, and the moment in time that you have hit a hump or some type of failure in life, listen, understand that's the universe preparing you for something great. That's the universe preparing you for something better. That's the universe preparing you for the next stage. You must realize this. You must realize this. Far too many people on the daily basis, what I said, far too many people on a daily basis take this time that we have for granted, sitting there talking about felonious BS. as if we're going to respawn after this shit is over. We're not. You have to take full advantage of your 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Boom. You have to take advantage of it. You have to. I digress. Well, don't you get lonely? Well, listen, understand this. You ever heard of the phrase of it's lonely at the top? It's lonely as hell at the top because most people don't want to make the sacrifices it takes to get to the top. So they stay stagnant. They stay stagnant, receiving money for their time on this planet. That's how this works, right? You give us your life, we give you a check every 2 weeks. You take that 2 weeks of a check payment. Now you go pay your lights, you go pay your rent, utilities, and go back and do it again. That's what it's supposed to be, right? Unfortunately, that is the way it's supposed to be. But understand, you have to find your way out of that fucking shit, out of that I don't know, hamster wheel, if you will. You got to find your way out of that hamster wheel. Okay, you get paid every 2 weeks. Okay, cool. How much of that 2 week payment can you put to a side in a stash called the future business stash? God damn it! How many times can you put something towards your future business stash? That's your way out. If you're not thinking of a way out, you're allowing them too many ways in. What? I said if you're not consciously thinking of a way out of the rat race, you're allowing more easy ways for them to get in. Well, who is them? Well, them would be the people that pay you. The people, the higher powers, imagine that. The higher ups. I won't even call them the higher powers because fuck that. They haven't earned that. You know, most of you know this, but if you don't, I'll remind you, I've been wealthy for a very long time. To the point where I realized a lot of the things that I was buying, a lot of the things that I was doing was to impress people that didn't matter. What? I said a lot of the things that I was buying, a lot of the places I was going, a lot of the people, or a lot of the shit I was all to impress a mass amount of people who didn't matter. Why didn't they matter? Because they never cared about me. I've had so many dramatic things happen in my life. None of those people were ever there. Even when you know, people got word that horrible, horrific things had happened to me. My mom was my mom died. My dad was murdered. You know, did I receive any of those calls from any of the companies or the people that I dealt with, the people that I've been wearing this shit and buying these properties to impress? I got no call from none of their ass. So at that point, I realized, to hell with the jury, to hell with the fancy car, to hell with all of that shit. I'm not impressing nobody. Because at the end of the day, nobody really matters. Unless they're in this family that we've created. But outside of this family that we've created, they don't matter. You don't matter to them and they don't matter to you. And the quicker you realize that, the better. 90-some-odd% of this universe that approaches you, they are on completely bullshit. They are on bullshit on steroids. Understand that. I can, what do you call it? What the hell do you call it? I can dissect. What I said, I can dissect human behavior like no other. And that's why people that are on bullshit, they have a hard time being around me. Because they realize they're in danger immediately. Like, fuck. You know what I mean? You care about me, well, you care about me as much as everybody else on the internet. I've never seen you in person, so You know, I love you and I do appreciate you, but yeah, I've never seen you in person. I've never seen none of these people in person, but you are a part of this family, so you are and will be held near and dear to my heart forever. But yeah, I haven't met anybody on this platform or the other one in person. You know what I mean? So, you know, pen pal status, I guess, is what it is at this point. It is what it is. I'm not sour about it. It is what it is. I'm trying to bring attention to reality. This is reality. The moment in time you begin to deviate from what is reality is the moment in time you begin to perish. Understand that. I digress. You know, there was one part of my life, allegedly, when I was a very, very young little boy. And as a young little boy, I would more or less have this inner feeling of fear and danger of being left alone, you know, by my mom or my parents, you know what I mean? Just the thought as a kid, like, yo, I never want to be alone. That's some scary shit. That was always with me up until who knows. But at some point, I was forced into that situation. I was forced into a situation where, hey, your mom she just died. Your dad is just murdered. Now you're equivalent to a screaming little deer. You know that deer sound, that deer calling. You're like a screaming little animal in the woods, screaming for his parents. But listen, your parents aren't coming back because they're dead. I digress. That within it, that alone changes the way you look at things, the way you think about things, the way you talk about things, the way you take in things. Listen, I'm so overly aware of everything because not only, you know, are the spirit, not only is the spirit realm, you know, always been a part of my life, but now it's really, really a part of my life. And I know this to be true. I don't need to be convinced. This is my life. Each and every day I am guided by the spiritual realm, whether it's my mom, whether it's my dad. Understand, my dad was only murdered less than a year ago by his caretaker, Monique Courtney of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Imagine that. Allegedly, possibly. Everything's alleged, right? Uh, Imagine that. But understand this. You know, Superman didn't become Superman without his parents dying. Spider-Man didn't become Spider-Man without his grandparents being fucking murdered. So understand, you got a spidery Superman motherfucker over here. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, it's sad. It's very sad, but you know, the world don't care. The world don't care, and the quicker I learn to dry my face and stop crying about it, the quicker maybe things get better. I'm not sure. I don't have time to dissect or compare and contrast that shit sometimes. Maybe it's too tough. Maybe it's too emotional. Maybe it's not. I don't know. But, you know, like I said, we had created a family over here. We've created a family over here, and, there was one point in my life, understand this. There was one point in my life where I thought, damn, son, listen, I've been around so many motherfuckers that tried to backstab me and shit in the past before I became who I am today. I'm like, damn, son, like, I don't know, man. I digress. I digress. Right now, you know, I represent something way bigger than me. You know what I mean? You know, way bigger than, anything I could ever thought of. I never thought that this country would be, you know, in the position it is and today. You know what I mean? Whether it's good or bad, it's up for you to decide. I just never thought that this would be the reality. You know what I mean? So, but my kids being half Latino, I have a responsibility. I could just sit back and shut the fuck up. I could, but no. I put out over 5,000 projects on Instagram, hundreds of projects on YouTube, and the first thing out of my mouth is a shout out to all of my Latinos and Latinas, Tejanos and Tejanas. It's for a reason. Understand that. It's for a reason. And we don't have to go into the reasons, but understand there is a reason behind everything that I do. And the Latino community will be respected, one way or another. Point blank, period. I digress. And out here we just posted up on what? We're at 41 minutes, of pure just talking out the gullet. You know what I mean? And this is what I love to do. Understand that. Instagram is fun, Instagram is cool, but a lot of times you got people that come up on the page and they can't match my energy. Meaning, if I'm having a smooth conversation and I chime you in, the first thing coming out of your mouth is, your grandma got her head cut off or some shit like that. Like, whoa, what the fuck? I'm sorry that happened, but what the fuck? Can we match the energy? If I'm chill, can we just be chill? You know what I mean? So Instagram, for lack of a better term, it's real loose-ended like that, and that's what turns me away from Instagram. People arguing and talking over one another. I'm hosting the live, but you keep talking over me. That type of shit. Like, all of those back and forths. Maybe, just maybe, if I was getting a paycheck for all that shit, I'd be more up to, doing more shit like that. But I'm not getting no paycheck from that shit. And the 4,000 videos that are there now, understand, I'm going to upload those some bitches right here to YouTube, because you guys know me now, and you've been around for some years. But some of you have never and will never go over to Instagram, and I know this. They're different worlds. Either you're there or you're fucking not. You know what I mean? But I want to chime you guys into, the world that I had engulfed myself in before engulfing myself in this YouTube world that seemingly ran by about 4 or 5 streamers. And I'm not saying that in some sour, pissed off ass way. I'm just saying it because it's reality. I remember when I first started, the cult that we have, and I would be doing streams like this. Understand, the people that lived on my land and the people that still live on my land, I'm just not there now, but understand, if I was on my property right now, guess what I would be able to hear? My voice. I'd be able to hear my voice coming out of their house real time off of the fucking my stream. That's how much Colorado loves me. That's how much the people that live on my land love me. You would think a damn sound, some type of extreme sound system was hooked up. No. It's just the neighbors, the masses of the neighbors. Each and every one of my neighbors are watching the stream. Imagine that. And that was Instagram at the time. But I knew that the things that I was saying, or the things that I was saying, was powerful and had meaning behind it. But when I heard my voice echoed through houses of neighbors I hadn't even met yet, I knew that I was in the right place. I digress. I just dropped my lighter again too. Fuck. And I reflect what I said. Let me talk. I said I reflect on some parts and sometimes that I was live and understand, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the number one ingredient to die is go live. Go live. Motherfucker really erase your shit. So I come from a world where going live could kill your ass. You know what I mean? So when I reflect on it now, and I was literally told by somebody after filming their grow, you know, like, hey, you don't go live? Oh, you gotta go live. You have to go live. I could hear it in slow motion like it was yesterday. Now, did this person have good intentions? Did he have bad intentions? At the end of the day, I know after going live, not only did I get raided, but I was followed and tracked around town like a sumbitch, only to end up in court over that shit. And for me to tell the courts, like, hey, listen, when I'm in character, who knows what the fuck I might say. Don't bring the internet to the courtroom, you goofy motherfuckers. So now I gotta watch how I move. You know what I mean? Some of you that are new, that'll be news to you. Others, this not news to you. You know this already. But hell yeah, man. Listen, it didn't matter that I was half Jewish. They didn't know that shit. I don't run around with a sign on my sweater that says that shit, so they don't know until they know. And I live in a highly Jewish area, so they didn't know until they know. So yeah, raided my motherfucking ass and some more shit. But I love them. They were doing their job. It's cool. No handcuffs were used in the raiding of my ass, goddammit, because listen, everything was accounted for. Guess who was in the house? Me, my cats, and a whole bunch of fucking guns, just like any other American. Just like any other American. And they all were in my name. You know what I mean? But, you know, shout out to all the first responders that were involved in that situation and any other situation, because, you know, they were professional at the end of the day. They could have fucking blew my head off. You know, they could have. They could have blew my shit smooth off and just said I twitched or some shit. You know what I mean? But they didn't. You know what I mean? They didn't. And a lot of them followed me already, you know? Imagine raiding your favorite streamer's fucking grow after I've showed you the plants from seed to fucking harvest like a dumb ass. It is what it is. You know, everything is taxed in this world. And if you think you're about to be growing some fat, juicy ass cannabis plants without getting taxed, motherfucker, then you got another word coming. You got another thing coming. It ain't what you do, is how you do it, all right? I chose to put myself out there on some goofy shit, and I got taxed for it, and they were hoping to tax me even more. But understand, I don't commit crimes, so it's hard to tax the untaxable. So, you know what I mean? Shout out to all of our first responders once again. Just saying. Thousands and thousands of dollars wasted for nothing. But this is why I moved the way I moved now. You know, I'm only streaming out my fucking truck. Not even my car. You won't even catch me in my car streaming. I'm going to stream out my truck. I'm going to be off my property when I stream. I got far too many illegally growing weed plants. I don't get paid off of these videos, whether the video's on Instagram or whether it's on YouTube. I don't get paid off of this shit. So if my cash crop is getting raided, how long would it take for a logical person to be like, I better switch something up? So, yeah, I digress. Hey, guys, listen, we're going to keep streaming, but I got to piss like a racehorse. So I will be back. We will be back after this commercial break. Please stick around. Hit that like button if you haven't. We're on the road to 1,000 subs. Let's fucking go, yeah?
in the drop corner. She gon' call me up and I'm sipping hot sauna. Running savage, that's who we are. Running shooters, just some G-stars. GS9, I go so hard. With GS from a gun squad. And bitch up is a problem, we gon' gun ball. Shots popping up the air, y'all. I'm with Trigger, I'm with Rush, now I'm with A-Paul. Broad daylight and we gon' let them things ball. Tell them niggas free me, yo. Subway.
Damn, we are back, and I'm still Jewish and black. Goddamn it, it's going down the big wave. Didn't know how, goddamn it. Whoo, I feel better. I feel better already. It's crazy. It is insanely crazy how a piss will change your whole perspective on things. With that being said, I haven't changed my perspective a damn thing that we've talked about, nor do I remember anything that we talked about. Understand, the universe wanted it to be said, so I said it, but the memory of it being said, that shit ain't there. I don't remember what we talked about at all. It was a message from me to you, but presented by the universe. Imagine that. What does that mean? Well, listen, it's far more easier for you to realize than you give it credit. Goddamn it, it's not that hard. I promise. Listen, I'm thinking about rolling up again, guys. What have you smoked? What have you been medicating with this week? Like I said, I got some things in the works. Goddamn it! So soon we're gonna be not only starting a stream, but the stream will be dedicated to letting you know which product just went live on my website. You know what I mean? Lots of products will be going live soon, I promise. I'm sorry. Shannon, when's the last time you had some flour, goddammit? We got to make sure it's a flour shower over there. You know what I mean? If it's not a flour shower, we need to change that. You know what I mean? Everybody deserves to... What is that? No, we're not smoking that today. Hold on. That's a secret stash, and we're going to talk about that in another stream. I got gifted about 3 grams of some stupid, crazy fucking flour that you guys... You're gonna have some fun with that one, so just give me a minute. It's been a while. I stick to my vapes. Okay, no problem. Well, we're gonna get you on some nice rosin vapes, some nice L-Dog approved rosin vapes. You fuck around and hit a rosin vape once, and it's gonna take you to the moon. Or it'll take you where, a few hits of your normal vape will get you. I think since you brought that up, let me pull out one of the options. God damn it. Let me pull out one of the options. Let's go into my left pocket here. Oh, look at those mountains. I didn't even look to the left. Sometimes you gotta look to the left, motherfucker. Mountains are beautiful. But this is my 1-in-1 from Harmony Extracts here in Colorado. I don't have to press any buttons or anything like that. You got that window right there, that window of opportunity, I like to call it. You can see that very clearly. Cheers to you. This one right here is for Shannon. But we can get you something like this. Like, you'll love this. Oh, yeah. Like, that tastes like the Rocky Mountains. I ain't gonna lie. It tastes like the Rocky Mountain Flats, goddammit. I'm not gonna lie. You can taste the Rockies inside of this. I'm not gonna lie. And this device is an amazing device. There's a lot of devices out there. You got your normal pin. Everybody knows the your average fucking, what do they call it, a battery, if you will, where you screw the top onto that. But this all-in-one little thing here, man. I bought this low-key. I put the picture on Instagram. Whenever I met up with Harmony Extracts, that's when I bought this. It lasts a long-ass time. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not sure how much you smoke and shit, but it's already been like a month. You know what I mean? It's already been a month. You know what I mean? Let's see if I can do a blinker for you guys. How about it? Blinker, blinker, blinker. Okay, we'll try. There's the light right there. The light's facing you guys. I love you all. Cheers to you all. You all are so special to me. Cheers. Yeah. Oh god. I'm good. Hey, I didn't. It wasn't even a full blinker. It wasn't even a full blinker. Like I told you, anything I have is gonna hit different. Believe that. Anything I have is gonna hit different. So, Shannon, tap in. What's up with these motherfuckers? What they holding signs over there for? We got some motherfuckers rioting or picketing. What the hell they doing over there? Whatever they doing, there's only 4 of them. So shout out to them. Hey, listen, you just stand for nothing or you fall for anything. Yeah, that's powerful, super powerful, man. I told you, you know what I mean? Whatever you have or whatever you've been, doing over there, listen, tap in with the dog, goddamn. We're going to get you right. We'll make sure you're right. I'm just saying, goddammit. From Colorado to Canada to Ireland, Switzerland, England, Scotland, Finland, Jamaica, everybody makes sure, or everybody has been right for a long time thanks to me. So everything's alleged, by the way, but you know what I'm saying. I am who I am. You are who you are. Let's build off of that. You know what I'm talking about? Anything else is uncivilized. You feel me? You guys are awesome, though. I love you so much. That Pendulum got my ass. I ain't gonna lie. Now, I wasn't able to hit the blinker. Let's see if I can do it this time, though. I'm gonna try again. Fuck it. I'm not a quitter. I can't do it. This motherfucker too beastie, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna have it for another month taking rips like that, that's for sure. But my whole world just got better. It's just got, just hotboxed it in this bitch randomly. I'm fried, I ain't gonna lie. I'm fucking fried. I don't want to talk for the next few minutes, maybe 30 seconds. Give me some time. That shit wrecked my ass. Hopefully that somebody got that. Hopefully somebody did. And see, let me talk about this shit while I'm thinking about it. Listen, ripping rosin pins and shit during a live stream is not conducive for, a prosperous live stream. Real talk. You want to start being loose into this shit and losing topic and shit, hit the rosin pin. I love the pin. I'm just saying, conducting a live stream after the fact, it's stupid. Why would you want to do that? There's no reason to do that at all, man. What else was I about to say? I was about to say something else, but the reality is I am Johnny Blazed right now, goddammit, and we are just hitting the 1 hour mark. Oh man, I don't want to say it, but I need to say it, goddammit. I know some other streamers are probably, looking forward to going live, and I don't want to hog up the time slot because, members of this cult, we have a responsibility to make sure one another is not live when we go live. And so, I know this is around the time another one of the brothers in the cult, he'll be live streaming soon. So I'm gonna, I'm gonna get out of here for a while, guys. I love you so much. I appreciate the time that we spend together. I really do. If you ever, want to show your love and appreciation aside from being here, you can go to MilwaukeeLDog.com and support the squad. There's a link on there. Click that link. But the reality is, I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Continue to walk in your higher self. MilwaukeeLDog.com. Support the squad. See you guys soon. Cheers.